everybody, so glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Tiger's ring walk, he just exudes confidence, carrying himself like a champion. Mike Tyson's focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Oh, how about that? Comes back with a power punch of his own. Teddy, a prime Mike Tyson here has so many KO1s sprinkled across his record. Do you expect those kind of fireworks early on here?
Yeah, for a couple reasons. He understands the history. He's a history student. He likes the legacy. He wants to be like Jack Dempsey, all those fighters of the past where he's ferocious. And also, he wants to send a signal to future opponents that you should not get in the ring with him.
What's the best punch for a tall puncher against a shorter puncher?
Well, it's got to be the jab, because the jab is the measuring stick. It makes sure that the taller man keeps that advantage. Make sure that the shorter man stays where he belongs.
Halfway through this round here. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Tyson has a very underrated jab, and he shows it off here. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Tiger's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Some serious damage done on that power shot to the head.
Dropped his hand, paid a price.
Zoning in with the overhand left. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence, and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Big uppercut right on the mark. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Iron Mike Tyson lands a big right hand. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. A precise hook by Tyson, he showed us. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Beautiful hook, accurate as could be, and damaging downstairs. That is a strong uppercut there. Targeting a left hand down low. Right to the head with that right. Right to the belt line. Tyson's inability to hit the target is really making him look silly right now. He's throwing plenty of punches, just none of them are landing.
No, he's throwing them too wide, too far away, and what's going to be worse, right now he's only getting frustrated, maybe embarrassed, as you touched on, but what's going to be worse is when he starts getting counted in between them.
This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
And round number 3 is underway. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Tiger. That was a miss by Mike Tyson. Wow, no doubt about it, affected by that right hand. If I were him, I'd be hanging on a little bit here. Mike Tyson's got to be feeling the impact of that uppercut. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. And banging away he goes. You know, when you bully the bully, you can do that right there. Tyson floored by the power punch. So the knockdown scored against Mike Tyson, but his opponent may want to watch out as Tyson has steadied himself back up on his feet. Goes up top with a right hand. Solid. Remember earlier he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Teddy, he may go down just by stumbling the way he's bumbling around this ring.
Well, he's got to stop moving. Actually, you never want to fight on the ropes. This is one time he probably needs to be on the ropes just to steady him and then move his head a little bit. That might be his only shot.
And that does it for this round.
You got to watch the water in the corner. Too much. Too much. There you go. Look at that.
Three rounds in the books. Tiger's in control. Teddy, he's up with a clean sweep on your scorecard.
Yeah, and I like the way he's doing it. You know, he's making the guy come to him, he's making him miss, and he's scoring all the clean punches.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Tiger's just not showing me enough offense right now. I mean, I understand he did get hurt earlier.
Yeah, he did.
But he still has to put something forth.
Yeah, he does. It's kind of like that kid who gets his hand caught in a cookie jar. You know, you're not going to give up eating cookies. You still have a sweet tooth. You want to still go back and get that snack. You better find another way. He needs to find another way.
Good accuracy with that uppercut. What were the first lessons, Teddy, that you taught a young Mike Tyson?
Well, we understood that he had great physical ability, really fast, really powerful, but he was raw, he was untaught. We wanted to teach him how to use that physical ability, give him an identity, a style that would really suit him, and also emotionally, how to be stronger. He was strong physically, but emotionally, that was not there yet.
To the belt line he goes with a left hand. Good flush shot by Mike Tyson. Tyson's right hand scores well. 10 clicks of the talk. He missed that uppercut. End of the round, and that was a very good example of how to be efficient with what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a good example of how, as you say, Joe, he doesn't waste anything. You know, he wants to make everything count, but it gives hope that the other guy can come back because there's spots where you can out-hustle. While he's being so conservative, you could just outwork him a little.
Yeah, we'll get him. We'll get him. Yeah.
Round number 5 has arrived. That's a nice left hand from Mike Tyson. A little head hunting with the right. Mike Tyson's throwing punches out there that may cost. That's a huge left he just scored with. That is a sharp uppercut by Tiger. Targeting that belt line with the right hand. Tiger staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. Huge power punch from Iron Mike. Nice job there hooking to the body. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left hand. Big shot he just scored with. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Tyson's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Did you see that? That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
Tyson's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you'd give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
He has a new round in front of him, but I don't know that there's any new hope. He's been down numerous times tonight, including that last round.
You never know what a person's capable of when they're pushed to the brink. But this would be...
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Oh, that's a big shot. Mike Tyson's hurt. He's down and hurt. Can he beat the count?
Right now, he's thinking about another line of employment.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Tiger's left landing well. Tyson's thinking right now that he's doing a good job. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. And yet another big shot comes in. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
It's over. This fight is over. Mike Tyson smashed, and he can't get up. Unable to beat the count. I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy. Tiger's your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, and just as importantly, or more importantly, his trainer, his manager, and his promoter like it, because that means that he's going to be easier to sell now to television.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.